Okay, we're live.
How are you doing?
I'm all right.
How was your day?
Productive. I got a lot of footage so I can edit my next episode of Life with Ben.
Wonderful. Doug and I were very busy today.
What's wrong?
Here, let me go do something. I've got to go
Hi, Juan.
TV on. Hold on.
No, I'm hearing spooks.
Okay, who's here?
I'm hearing spooks.
No. Who's here in the chat with us?
Juan Rodriguez. Hi.
Oh, hi, Juan.
Well, we're gonna see him sooner than later.
Absolutely.
Our set's falling apart too.
We're so sore, but we had a good sore. Chief got a severe haircut, but really good. We shaped him. Hi, Mike. Hi, Stacy.
Keith
Hey, Noah. Hello, little darling.
So we did a lot of yard work which needed to be done. So we really took our time and we played house and did yard work. So now I just need to find good fertilizers that can grow the lawn, but also kill weeds.
Hello, only passengers. Thanks for joining.
Hi. So, but yeah, we're just being domesticated house take carers. Proud ownership of house. You need to take time for it.
Yeah, the villa needed some attention, so
it really needed it.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Well, you've had a very busy weekend, and it's just between guests and taking care of the yard and all that, you've barely had time to do anything else.
It's true.
It was three things. We had some aches and pains. It was hotter than Hades, and plus we were just really busy. So we got to the point where it's got to be done.
Yeah. So now we're set. We've got the house is looking very good. Hello, Jelly's Journeys. Thanks for joining. Woo-hoo!
So we had lunch, came in, got jellies, had leftovers from dinner last night. So did Nicholas have a good time last night? Is he still thinking about it?
Yeah, I dropped him off at his place on the way home, and he wanted me to express his thank you to you, and the fact that we enjoyed the rosé that he brought and all that was just that much more special.
Yeah. It was actually very good.
Yeah,
it was a nice crisp rosé.
The adult beverage during our dinner last night was very nice.
So we have
hello, Amanda, the lucky minute. Good to have you here.
Don't worry, Thursday.
And I closed all 3 of my rings today.
Oh, I think I closed him to that 6 times.
Oh, you sure did. I just got the alert on my watch.
Yep. The watch doesn't do yard work, but we did so much sawing that we're going to be in pain for 3 days.
Yeah, well.
So it's going to be...
Hello, Keystone. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, we didn't... when you're doing a lot of yard work and trimming trees, and the watch doesn't see any of that, so I know I closed my rings like 6 times.
So
sure.
Don't worry, Thursday is going to be an all-day hangout with friends.
Oh, Alfred would be traveling.
I'll be traveling on Thursday. I'll be there on Friday.
Well, we will be there Thursday night on property, so we'll
hopefully.
Yeah.
We got to pick up him.
Yeah, but Ben, we pick you up at what, 8:45 local time?
8:45 right now. That's the scheduled time. But Southwest, it could change. It could be early. It could be late. It just depends.
Well, we'll just monitor that because we're going to be doing our live stream from Disneyland Resort at 7 o'clock. If we have to cut it short, we cut it short. Whatever. Or we can just take you along for the drive along Interstate 5 at California.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
It'll be a very fluid evening.
Yeah. Oh.
The green one is a pain. It's hard to close those rings. Yeah.
What?
It nags at me. Good.
Jelly says it's hard to close those rings. The green one is a pain. Jelly, you are so right about that.
It's just a matter of starting your day with it. That way you get it out of the way.
Yeah, I usually start it first thing in the morning, but this morning I needed some sleep. I was very tired. And then we got right into yard work. So I know it's not registered as a green ring, but I'm okay.
Oh, we're feeling it. I feel good.
Oh, well. Hello, Amy, AJC Magic TV. Thank you for being here. And then we've got Mike saying that would be a cool car ride with PTV.
Oh, Mike, you have no idea. Oh, you poor guy.
Hi, I'm an incredible driver, so.
Mike, we will see what we can do about
Chucks and Scots.
Oh yeah, look at that, Scott and Charlie. I love
Hey,
guys to close my rings. You guys keep me motivated. Charlie, you know what? We have to keep each other motivated.
You know, looking at my scale, you wouldn't think that I close my rings every day, but I do.
I know, same thing. Yeah.
I need to focus a little bit more on that.
So thank you to our best friends that are hanging out with us here, Charlie and Scott. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Appreciate that.
And one comment on Mike wanting to be in a car ride with the PTV crew. Mike, as long as you're fine sitting either shotgun or actually probably in the back seat with me, Doug always has to drive or sit shotgun because otherwise he gets car sick.
But I know, like, car sick. It's just it's a whole emotionally. It's really weird. It's just
that's car sick.
So, I'd rather drive. To be honest with you,
Mike, to be honest, you would be sitting on one side, Pam would be on the other side, and we'd have Ben in the back seat in the middle between you, making sure that.
Oh, geez, Pam, how could you be mean to Mike?
He was mean to. Oh my goodness! And then let's see.
Wait, were they mean to each other?
Oh, yeah, they were all.
We
went along with Myers and the Mouse yesterday to Marcy, Missouri, and then they also did a stream on the way home. I missed that stream. Still have to watch it to catch up to see what's going on, but they had some fun. So Scott and Charles,
today was yard work too.
Crazy amount of calories burning, fitness minutes early, and doing yard work. I had to do some work on our underground sprinklers today. Double closed my rigs. Awesome, Charlie.
Yeah, because the watch doesn't see that you huffed lawnmower bags of lawn shavings, probably a garbage can, shaking it, and walking it,
or taking the loppers to Keith to make sure that he's nice and trimmed. So Keith got a good haircut.
Yeah,
today.
Keith,
you'll have to take a picture and send it out, or post it on Instagram or something.
Oh, Keith will be posting a picture today.
We made a big old poll with
if you didn't know, our Pepper Tree does have his own Twitter account. So that's
he was driving me nuts. He was attacking me, and I was tired of getting
Keith the Pepper Tree. So
Keith pollination all over me.
Hey, look at that,
Brandy and Dave. We heard all about Brandy.
Hey,
What we could hear when we're trimming
Nicole
a tree.
And Brandy were adorable today on their live stream.
I heard
this and that. Oh my gosh, it was so doggone cute.
I haven't had a chance to catch that yet, but I will.
Yeah, definitely do.
We were trimming a tree and had it on.
They were doing some show and tell. It was so cool.
I heard about princesses, that one of them lost some mouse ears. That's all. I was hearing it, but when you're trimming trees,
My question is though, did they take a page out of the Doug book and wear their white gloves as they did that?
Okay. Everybody needs a. They did. Yeah, thank you guys. They did a great job.
Yeah, they did do a great job. Hey,
that must be.
And then Scott and I are making homemade
spaghetti sauce.
Listening to you guys. Hello, everyone in the chat room. Love from Sacramento.
It's really not that hot today.
It's beautiful today.
Enough breeze.
Right now here in Pittsburgh, Antioch, and Brentwood area, East Contra Costa, it is 79 degrees.
And it's 76 here in Oakland, which is rare that we are that close in a summer day.
Yeah, I know. Very rare.
Meanwhile, my buddy Sean from Ohio, who is currently in Tampa. Oh, no white gloves yet.
I'm gonna have to send everybody out, go to Amazon, and just do a mass here.
We need to send some people some white gloves.
We're gonna have to just kind of like get some like nice little simple white gloves like this, and just shove them in like our greeting cards that we send at Christmas time to some of our YouTubers.
I could go like this with my white gloves. Yeah, Sacramento. Hey, Charlie, see Sacramento Museum.
In Tampa today, where Sean currently is, it's 87 degrees, but with 70% humidity, it feels like 97.
And they are having thunderstorms out east right now.
Yeah. No, we're just nice and dry and great weather.
Dave, stay safe out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lightning and things. Oh man,
lightning is so rare in the Bay Area that it's a headline if it ever hits us.
Yeah.
We just never get thunder and lightning. Okay, look, we're already 10 minutes in. We need to start talking about.
Our AC broke. This was definitely a wonderful distraction. Oh my god!
Oh, no.
We want to chitter chatter with everybody, but everybody's so chitter chattery. So
Yeah, I love that we can interact with everybody, but we also have a topic that we're supposed to cover, don't we?
okay,
Yeah, we do.
in 1956, in Disneyland.
So today it's August 18th. This is your Daily Dose of Disney. I'm
There
Arnie,
you go.
I'm Doug.
and
And I'm Ben.
he's Ben. We are Pepper Tree Villa, and this is your Daily Dose of Disney.
So in 1956, on August 18th, at Disneyland, the Carnation Plaza Gardens opened there. It's next to Sleeping Beauty Castle. So if you're looking at the castle straight ahead, off to your left, or however it is, off to your left of the castle was a grandstand area that was super popular. And they had a little eating area. And then that place was dormant for like ever. And we always knew it was dead space. And then in 2012, they closed that area off and they changed a little bit of the bandstand, or not the bandstand, the dancing area. And they made this area open that kind of comes off to the castle. So it's meet and greet for all the princesses. And it's done absolutely beautifully. It's so needed.
It's called the Fantasy Fair.
Yeah, Fantasy Fair, which
So it's a great meet and greet for princesses.
and the only thing they have is a little tower over there to pay homage to Tangled. They really need to do something with Tangled. Disney needs to act and say bathrooms and a little tower off to the side just as an architectural.
That's not enough.
It's not enough.
Too
Architectural
movie.
details and bathrooms are not working for us.
It's too cute a movie to just relegate it to water closets.
Yeah, no. So it was a dead area at Disneyland. Of course, Disneyland uses every part of the space of it. They built that, and it was opening up, and it's beautiful. And Chucks and stuff.
I do like the comment there saying that Charlie's flying back to the Midwest later this week. He wants to see some lightning, but he says, here in California, we're lucky to just see clouds.
Oh, gosh.
I remember our nephew Jeremy when he was going to UCLA, and he would be sitting around outside. It's always beautiful in LA, but if people happen to see a cloud in the sky, they'd put their jackets on and all go inside because they were afraid that it was like bad weather.
It is. And where at Disneyland, when it actually rains, you can count. I feel like I'm cricket. Count on. I feel like I'm leaning like this. I don't know why.
Okay, let's just lean over here. I'll keep you up.
I just feel.
There we go.
I just feel very off today. When it rains in Southern California, the parks actually the attendance actually goes down. Where in Florida, they just put up with it because it rains year round and it's warm, it's cold. You just put up with it because it rains so much in Florida. Yeah. Disneyland, it's like, it's raining. I'm not going outside. So you can have a good time at Disneyland because the attendance does drop.
Yeah.
California's not used to rain.
So
we're just not used to weather.
So Nebel's saying, have you ever been to a Disney theme park outside the U.S.? Just curious. Okay, Doug, have you?
No.
Ben, have you?
No.
I have. I went to Disneyland Paris for a week in 1999. I actually stayed in Paris, would go to all the museums during the day, and then the museums would close down around 5 o'clock. And I'm not really a nighttime dance club kind of person, so I would hop on the train, go east to Marne-la-Vallée, and I would go to Disneyland every night during the week. So that I was there. I actually bought an annual pass while I was there because it was so inexpensive at the time.
Do you still have that annual pass somewhere?
I'm sure I do.
Is it on a tree somewhere?
Those mini boxes up there.
You need to pull it out and stick it on a tree.
Yeah, okay.
I opened up one box and just was a little box and there's all these treasures.
And then hello from the Disney Boffins.
Oh my God.
In the UK.
Oh, that's so cool.
Hello, Disney Boffins. Thanks.
Wow, it's 11:15 where you are, and you're awake watching us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So in 1986, the Crockett Tavern opens in Walt Disney World's Fort Wilderness. It's part of the Trail Inn's restaurant located in the northern end of the county.
Trail's End, I understand they have a great breakfast
Yeah, it was really
fantastic.
good in
We
that.
really should make it there sometime when we go to
We
Florida.
should haunt that.
Yeah, because I
I make cornbread,
great
people.
things.
That's another long story, but we don't need to go there. That was last night's dinner.
Yeah,
Corn
definitely.
muffins. They were
Corn
delicious.
The
muffins
cornbread
from
muffins were
the Whispering Canyon Cafe, and it used to be when they had corn muffins at the Hoop De Doo review. I have the recipes and made it last night, so we'll
Yeah.
do
Oh
the
my
video.
gosh,
We
so
actually changed it, kind of hacked it.
Just
It's
a little
fantastic.
same thing, but
Just fantastic.
but it's the same
Listen,
recipe.
I've turned into the biggest weather was since I've moved here from Minnesota. I am freezing when it's 72 or colder now. I come from a land where there's legitimately just one week of summer
every year.
every year.
Yeah, Minnesota, they don't get summer. They
Uh,
say they get seasons, but
Yeah, winter just lasts 10 months.
yeah, they
So spring is short, summer is short, fall is short, winter is unbearably long.
and it's hot.
Okay, so
They have Mary Tyler Moore in a giant mall there that I only care about.
in 2002,
This would be cool.
this one's cool. 2002, the Disney Institute had an animation event. This was the 5th anniversary of this event. And this particular time, it was 6 days. It featured workshops and visiting artists' presentations. The reason why I bring that up is because Doug did one of the first ones they did at the Institute in 1998. What was that event?
The Mulan event. It was the first one they ever did where they had the Imagineers come out and they celebrated Mulan because Mulan was essentially 100% all. See, I feel like I'm leaning. So weird. Animated in Florida. It was the first one that Burbank said, "Tag, you're it," and gave them Mulan to animate. They're at the MGM Studios at the animation area. So it was a big deal. They wanted to do a celebration, and I went. So I should do a video on the video, the swag. I did a lot of stuff in my book.
That'd be a cool video.
I think
Yeah.
it goes back. I mean, it was 21 years ago
Yeah.
in a couple weeks.
You should talk about that.
Wow.
First time ever in Walt Disney World. It was went by myself, and man, it was great.
Pam, Sam, and Mike Wheeler are playing a guessing game. Pam is asking Mike Wheeler, guess what color shirts they are wearing.
Oh dear Lord.
Trains,
That's
the
great.
color of trains.
So in 2006, here's kind of an interesting one. High School Musical had been a sleeper hit for Disney Channel. It was actually a big hit, but they turned around and just like all the Broadway shows and things like that, they were presenting it for high schools and things like that. High School Musical, then this was the first time in 2006 on this day, it was the first time it was performed at a kids' summer camp. They actually performed the script.
Because it's not me.
Oh,
And
geez.
an adult, I have not watched any High School Musical.
Nope.
I've heard some of the songs, but I will be completely honest with you, I have no concept of it.
The only
Because it's not for me. It's not my thing.
If someone were to play a song from High School, oh dear Lord, if someone were to play a song from High School Musical, I wouldn't be able to recognize it.
Yeah, you know what? The only songs that I've heard from High School Musical happened to be when we were at California Adventure, passing the High School Musical show that they would do when the show was very popular. So it ran for like
Fair.
a California Adventure, and then they closed it.
Where am I tilting? Driving me nuts.
Bright blue pink with a purplish hue.
No.
Not quite, Mike.
No,
Mike,
we're not.
Doug and I are both wearing dark blue shirts,
Navy blue.
and Ben, you?
I'm in green. I blend in with the pillows behind me, and I've got a bright yellow Oakland logo on me of the city of Oakland.
Very cool.
Okay, what else?
1852 is when we were established. Not quite as old as some of the East Coast cities, but
Not
old
16
for California.
Yeah, Boston was 1630.
There's 200. Yeah, Oakland came 200 years after Boston.
Well, yeah, that's understandable because back in 1630, it was just Native Americans that were inhabiting this part of the country.
Very true.
High School
And
Musical.
then, let's see. High School Musical, isn't that the one where Ursula the Sea Witch steals Zac Efron's voice so he can marry a prince or something like that? I
Yeah,
can't remember.
yeah. That's good. Okay. So that's really,
No,
yeah. What else did we do?
Also on this day in 2006, same day as the High School Musical premiere,
I don't know why we brought that up because it's a
that was
quiet day.
Yeah, that was in the Catskills. But on the West Coast at the Hollywood Bowl, they actually did a concert there, Fantasia, with fireworks. They presented the movie with a real live orchestra.
Ooh.
And they had fireworks. That was in 2006.
Now, have you guys ever been to the Hollywood Bowl?
Yeah. I've been to the Hollywood Bowl a couple of times.
How many times and what did you guys see?
The one show that I do remember seeing was an evening with Carol Burnett, and her guest star was Scott Bakula that night.
That's right. I went to that show too, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But I just remember parking being very difficult at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah.
Stacy, yes, that's the one thing they are resurrecting and doing on tons of High School Musical on Disney Plus. They actually made a very big deal about it. So
really?
Yeah, they're trying to bring that back again. Disney's like, what worked in the past in a generation or 15 years past? Let's bring it back.
Yeah, that's
Mike Miller says in the military they tell you that when you're standing at attention to stare into infinity, and that's supposed to be the color you see. Okay. I had never heard that.
I didn't either.
Dark.
But I was never in the military.
Yeah.
Nope.
As you can tell by my attitude.
I would sleep too much. I need too much sleep. But this is to a lot of your gaming geeks, because I know this is super popular, and Steve's World from Steve is a super collector geek. What this came in on 2013, the Disney Infinity was launched. They did a huge event. It was at Times Square.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Steve's World would love that fact.
So the Disney Infinity is part of the Xbox 360, the PS3, Wii, and all that. Well, Disney Infinity was launched in New York. Huge, huge event in 2013 on this day.
Okay.
I didn't know. I mean, but yeah.
So Charlie says, my first trip to California was in August 2010. I went to see Rent, produced by Neil Patrick Harris. It was one of the most magical evenings. I couldn't believe I was really in California.
California, for all of its worth, is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful, but there's a lot of
There is.
Neville, thank you so much.
And Neville, thank you so much.
Yeah, I admit I can be snarky at times, but I instilled that in my niece, so she keeps me in check quite often, as was witnessed when she was humiliating me while I was making macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. What did Stacy say? All of the Disney Channel movies are my favorite. Were Halloween Town movies. I would like to see them based on them. You just couldn't have their grandmother now.
Gotcha.
I've seen one of them, and to be honest with you, they are amazing.
Look, Disney Dan is in.
Oh my gosh!
Disney Dan! Hey,
very,
and look at this. Look at this.
Wait. Yeah, he's crossing the pond in a couple of hours.
He's at the airport.
He's going to Disney World.
Are you at Heathrow or what airplane? And you're flying on the big Tylenol across the. It's like a giant Tylenol.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my god!
I saw Brent at the Hollywood Bowl. That's why it was so significant.
Oh, okay. That would make
awesome.
that makes
Oh
sense.
my god, Disney
Very
Dan, come to California.
Yeah, Disney Dan
Come to California.
from Florida. Just hop on over to California. Come to Disneyland.
Yeah.
We'll show you around Waltz Park.
Yeah.
Next weekend.
California.
Yeah, definitely. Man, Dan, that would be awesome. Actually, anyone in the stream, come on out to California. We'll show you around Disneyland.
We'll make you stand on the exact spot that Walt Disney stood when he dedicated Disneyland on July 17th, 1955 at 3 o'clock.
Oh, dear Lord.
Something like that.
Yeah, but you'll stand in the same spot and I'll take a picture. And then I have Walt's picture and then I'll put you next to him.
That's true.
I have that picture.
You could do that in Photoshop and you could do it quite convincingly.
Yeah,
I can do it. There's a picture that I got at a high res of him standing at a certain angle and the train station's behind him. And then there's all these flags. I got that. I found it.
So you know exactly where
he stood. I got it. So I'm gonna make a montage of people I meet and say, stand here, and then I'll go and Photoshop it.
All right.
Got to bed at 5 a.m.
Mice and the Mouse.
And then we also have Disney Buffets. Come to Disneyland Paris.
We would love to.
Definitely.
Trust me, if I could grow money, it's not a problem. It's a matter of, yes, Oh, Mama Mouse.
And Mama
Yay.
Mouse is in the house.
You guys look like you had so much fun to Marceline.
Yeah, that Marceline trip looked amazing.
Really fun. I was
so much fun.
I was Google mapping Kansas City, Marceline, St. Louis, how they would all be.
It was really
to do a Missouri trip.
Ben, I think you missed the show, but I'll tell you something was really cool. They wandered into E.P. Ripley Park.
Ooh.
Because of the train station in E.P. Ripley. So we were trying them, feeding them very Disney stuff, and there were some cute things that was glamorized, but
yeah, we were feeding them some information about how Main Street was based on both Marceline and also Fort Collins, Colorado.
Yeah.
It was really because of Harper Goff.
Harper Goff. He was one of the Imagineers, the designers. So he loved his childhood home.
But before he was an Imagineer, he was a Hollywood set designer, which is why Disneyland looked so much like a Hollywood set.
Right. And then Walt put him on it saying, I had lived in a small town called Marceline. It was small, only had a few buildings. So can you make me a glorified Main Street? And Harper's like, well, I have a small town from Fort Collins, Colorado. Do you like these buildings? And he liked it because there were 2 stories. And then they scaled them down, and that's why. So it's
just a quaint setting.
In Disneyland, you get that whole forced perspective that they have to make it look bigger than it really is. So it's very cool. Louis Fuller, thank you for joining.
Oh, thank you,
That's
guys.
great. Thank you so much for being
Disney
here.
Dan. God, we never get him on here.
Well, Disney Dan, when we're usually streaming, Disney Dan is in bed.
Well,
so
he's
asleep.
Excited. You know, he's like a...
But it's just so exciting to have Disney Dan in the...
Dan, we really do need to do something about getting a critique show together with us as far as watching movies and bringing them about. I know that's in the works, but
I want to watch all of those old Disney classics, things like the Flubber and Now You See Him, Now You Don't, and the North Avenue Irregulars, so we can all talk about them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dan got me excited.
Too hyper to be asleep.
Yeah, Dan, you got me some ideas that you need to put a cricket ball. Aristotle. We got to get a copy of Aristotle, so we're going to go to Barnes and Chernobyl and pick up Aristotle.
Yeah, that's got to be.
So we got to
be my backpack.
Got us a good list of stuff that when you bring to
Aristotle.
Video Ben of what he brings to.
It's what he has in his bag when he goes to Walt Disney.
It was like Mr. Whoopi's closet.
Okay.
He just was pulling out everything.
Yes, an old classics stream. Dan, let's make it happen.
Yeah, we just need to set up a time.
When you get back from Florida, we have to make that happen. But
we'll just plot it out.
We'll make it as convenient for you. We'll do it on a weekend sometime so that it works for you. I want to make sure that it works very well.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Yeah,
just a day and then we critique it because they're very classic Disney.
And Stacy says, Ben, you have to watch Dan's vlog.
Oh God, the one he was packing.
You have to. It's one of his most recent. It's his most recent post that he edited.
Okay.
Yeah. So he did a Disney Fiasco and then there's that one. So yeah, definitely go check out Dan's bag because it's awesome.
Okay.
Now, when you're traveling and you're excited and you haven't done it in a while, you get that. You just kind of get anxious. And then it's just, you're focused. You're just laser focused on it.
Hey, Dances with Goofy.
Hey. Oh, and then, of course, Mike Wheeler says, Dan is going to have a bag full of water bottles that he bought at Disney.
Yes. So, Ben, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going to Target and buying our water bottles. So we'll
I was already approached by someone at work that knows that I'm going to Disneyland next weekend. She was at the Starbucks back in April with her boyfriend. And she bought a Minnie Mouse tumbler, a commuter tumbler, from the Starbucks store, and she dropped it this past week and cracked it. So she needs a replacement.
Wow.
Oh, then we'll get that replaced for her.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Oh,
we definitely need to do that.
But our friends from Flagstaff that we've talked about quite a bit, their name is Will and Victoria Rogers. We've known them for 18 years.
They are in Galaxy's Edge today.
Just walked in.
Oh.
They're in Galaxy's Edge. Now, Will.
Bam.
Yeah.
So she's been posting a few things just like where we
course she has.
And I'm like, we're going to be there in a few. But yeah, they're in Galaxy's Edge.
So that's about all we have for the Daily Dose
Yeah,
of Disney
if
today.
anybody has any questions, like what we
if
do,
anyone has any questions, just drop them in the stream. We'd be more than happy to answer them. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. Ben, do you have anything happening this week?
I've got to edit my vlog for this coming Tuesday.
Okay.
And then I've got to work 4 days before I get to hop on a plane and fly to Disneyland.
Wonderful.
yeah.
Thank you, Disney Boffins. Great. Good
Yeah,
night.
thank you.
Have a great evening.
I know, and God, what it's 3:30 our time. What's Dan time?
Charlie's asking, will you guys be going to Star Wars Land?
Yes.
Yes,
That's the
absolutely,
intention.
Charlie.
There's two things that I haven't done that I have been avoiding is Star Wars Land and Tropical Hideaway near the Jungle Cruise and Adventureland.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Anything of the Tropical Hideaway, Ben?
I'm sorry?
Do you know anything about Tropical Hideaway?
Just that you can get Dole Whip there, and that's what matters to me.
Okay, great. Great. Oh, Stacy says, I have the link for Dole Whip says DizTube tonight from the Dean with the Live Place. That's right. DeanWithTheLivePlace.com is going to be on DizTube tonight. Dean is the webmaster for theliveplace.com. It is the location where you can get information on all family-friendly content here on YouTube. We advertise there as well. Our show is going to be there always. It's advertised as Thursday night. And the reason why I say that is because this Thursday night, Doug and I will be broadcasting from the Disneyland Resort. That is the plan as of right now.
Yeah.
So
Plan.
make sure that you're watching our live stream on Thursday night at 7 Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern, and you'll catch us at Disneyland.
Yeah, Charlie, we'll tell you all about. I didn't get to see it.
Be curious. I actually the parks are busy, and what you think of Star Wars Land. I didn't get to see it when I was there the last time. Oh, Charlie, definitely. We will definitely let you know what's going on with it. We'll call you and talk with you about that and say, hey, this is what's going on. So Thursday night, we will be at Disneyland. So, Neville says, great, can't wait to see it. Thank you, Neville. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a great weekend. We're going to be meeting up with a lot of people. So if you haven't already, ring that bell next to our subscribe button so that you are alerted as to when we're going to be going live, because we will be going live at various times during the weekend and possibly next week when we're at Disneyland. So make sure that you've got the alert going. So with that in mind, I think we're going to wrap things up.
Big heart.
Oh, yeah. Big heart, Charlie and Scott. Thank you.
But my heart sometimes is like Regina Mills. It's black at times.
Oh, that's dark, Doug.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
That's
don't
really
you? Yeah,
dark.
I channel Regina so much. I love Regina. She's my hero. You better see Dole Whip photos on your Instagram.
Oh, you better believe it, Charlie.
Huh.
That's a good.
I'll bring our own Dole Whip to the
If you
park.
if you're not yet subscribed to us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, be watching for that. I'm dropping a video this week about our 1,000 villagers giveaway. We're going to be giving away a pair of mouse ears. Do we have the mouse ears here?
right there.
No, they're in the other room.
Oh, they're in the other room. Okay.
Those are Club 33.
We have a pair of mouse ears. We have a pair of mouse ears that are embroidered with PTV on the back side. Yeah, Jelly says Regina was awesome.
Oh, Regina is. Doug, that really doesn't surprise me, LOL. But remember, Regina was just misunderstood. Yes.
Oh, Doug.
I was never a real and haven't ever been a real huge villains person. I mean, I've appreciated they're part of all the stories. But until I watched that TV show, I just like Rumpelstiltskin, Mr. Gold, and Regina. She just was like perfectly nasty. I just loved her so much.
So anyway, to circle back to the mouse ears thing, I wanted to let you know that we're giving away a pair of mouse ears that are embroidered with PTV on the backside, where the name usually is. That will be the only thing you have to do is take a look at the video on YouTube, comment on it, and then in that comment also let us know where you have subscribed to us on our social media, either Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. So make sure that you let us know where that is, because we want to make sure that you know what's going on with us and that we can keep you informed.
Yeah.
And Myers and the mouse wants the pair of mouse ears.
I want.
Well, they are Disneyland ears,
They
so
are?
they're quite rare back east.
They are very cool, Mama Mouse. We
Do you
really
want me to
like
do
them.
show and tell and then we'll leave?
What, the mouse ears?
No, from the estate sale yesterday.
The comic book?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, let me get my gloves on.
He's got one thing to show, and then we will be.
Even I don't know about this. I was there yesterday. You didn't say anything about going to an estate sale.
So we went to an estate sale and it was part of a little stash. And I liked it and it was a hoot.
Mike, the video has not yet posted on YouTube, but once it posts on YouTube, you'll hear it and you'll know what's going on. So that's where you'll do it. Because I know you're subscribed to us on Facebook. So that's exactly what I want to see there on the comment in YouTube.
So
thank you.
So what it
Stacey's
is-
excited. Show and tell. Yes.
Okay, so what this is, I just saw it there sitting there. It's terrifying, but it is. I didn't see the back, but
Yeah,
I'll show
the
you.
back is terrifying. It reminds me of a Sears catalog from the 70s.
It's a 1970s Swedish or Scandinavian
It's Scandinavian.
Disney comic book.
Oh my gosh.
So it's not that destroyed, but it's all Swedish. It's actually in pretty good condition for the paper.
So it's all Donald Duck and his nephews. Oh, there's
Yes.
Goofy in it too.
In there
And
too.
Goofy, and all of it is
I've
Swedish.
seen Mickey now too.
And Mickey is in here. Let me go find that's Donald. Let me try to find
They're the three little pigs.
three little pigs. So, Mr. Derek will love this. Uncle Scrooge.
Yeah, Derek was at Disneyland yesterday.
But this
actually.
is all done in Scandinavian.
Oh wow.
I saw D&G Explorers, Bob and Ashley, and Matthew and Lauren Vlogs. They were all
Okay.
spent the day together at Disneyland yesterday.
Isn't that terrifying? That's the front page of opening it.
Okay.
And then on the back side, there's
The
an
back
ad.
of an ad of Swedish children with
Oh,
Swedish clothes.
And on the back side, it actually looks like
They look audio animatronic, but I'll show you. So it's
on the back side of the picture. No, go ahead and show the back side. It reminds me.
the back
It
of the
reminds me of the Partridge Family from the 70s.
of a new fabric called Trillian. So I found this little comic book that was all done in another language.
And Dances with Goofy. Goofy says it looks like one that's similar to ones that I had as a kid,
Yeah, it literally says
except the language.
April 1970, and it's very Scandinavian.
Very much so.
But it's like in okay condition, but for whatever it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my little find. I just wanted to show everybody.
So that will do it for us with this daily dose of Disney. We really appreciate it. Ben, Life with Ben will be dropping this week. We will have PTV Live. Right now, the plan is from the Disneyland Resort on Thursday evening, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. West Coast.
Okay.
And then
Trying to say hi.
we'll have the daily dose. I will do my best to keep the schedule of 1:30 p.m. during the weekdays. So,
All right.
everyone, thank you so
Thank
much.
you for watching
Thank
and
you so
doing it.
Oh, when do we get to see the ears?
Let me go get my gloves.
Go grab them.
Stacey will show the mouse ears right now.
Where are they?
They're on top of Mickey in the other room. I
They're-
saw them yesterday.
Yeah, the mouse ears are in the Mickey room at the moment.
Imagine that.
Mike says, I got 2 doses of PTV this day in history and 1 day. LOL, just because a time difference.
So it's a little bag. It's in the Disneyland bag, the one that I can't wait for them to get rid of. So inside the bag,
Oh, and Stacey was saying, I hope that was going to be the response.
they're Mickey Mouse Club.
So there's Disneyland, specifically
So
from
they're
Disneyland.
from Disneyland.
And I love the lining of the hat inside.
The lining,
Just fantastic lining. It says, who's the leader of the club?
and on the
Musketeer.
back,
and
we
on the-
have them embroidered with the monogram of our channel.
Hashtag does gloves.
Put that up. No, I knew it was Noah. Thanks, Noah. We can always rely on you for that kind of fun.
But they're
Noah, you're
wonderful.
awesome.
They like
Thanks,
we got
buddy.
a monogram. So isn't that cool? So they're going to go back in its bag.
And Stacy is just
Oh.
saying, OMG,
Oh, geez. Casey's
So
Casey's out of control.
And
TV.
Mama Mouse is saying, I absolutely must have.
Oh,
and
dear
the
Lord.
lining. So that's our 1,000 giveaway.
Yeah, we'll figure out the giveaway. We'll post the video and
When we post it
we'll
this
record.
week.
And they've only been touched with my gloves. I'm serious because I've only touched them twice. So they're going back in its bag.
Okay.
Eat the bag.
Except for when they were purchased at Disneyland.
Oh yeah, when a cast member touched it from Disneyland.
We bought them at World of Disney in June.
Yeah.
Was it? World of Disney
Um,
in downtown Disney at Disneyland Resort.
Yep.
So,
But that's it. Everyone,
anyway,
thank you so much
I
for
know.
hanging out with us this afternoon. It's been wonderful. It is now, it's evening
now
on the East
people are
Coast
fighting
now.
over the
So
ears.
everyone, go have a magical evening and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Thank you all.
We'll see you tomorrow with another Daily Dose of Disney. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.